Welcome back, folks, to our Season 2, Act 2 review of Arcane. I'm James, flying solo tonight. Apologies for being a few minutes late as I was in the wrong stream. I was in our stream that's scheduled 3 hours from now, the Hand Shot first one. Headbug, what is up? I see you waiting here, ready to rock. Just so everybody knows, I've only watched Act 2. I've intentionally not watched Act 3. I got caught up at work last week. This was supposed to be last Thursday. So we're only talking Act 2 tonight. And I'm going to pop the spoilers tag right away. We're going to go deep into spoiler territory right out the gate. Mega spoilers for episodes 4, 5, 6 of Season 2, Paint the Town Blue, Blisters, and Bedrock, and the message hidden within the pattern. So spoilers out there. And I'm going to jump to the very end of this one. Perfect, Headbug. We can discuss this. I'm going to jump to the very ending of episode 6 because I'm so mad about it. I'm not going to make it the 3 minutes without cussing here. But so jumping to episode 3. What in the fuck, Jace? What the hell? Headbug, what is Jace doing? What the? Going all the way to, going to the very end of episode 3 again. Mega spoilers here. Jace kills Victor. And I don't know why. Jace comes out of whatever the F he was dealing with inside the Hextech area. The wild rune he's dealing with. Okay. Yes. Headbuck. Madman. This fucked me up. I didn't like, I was like, they're not just going to kill him. Right. Like they did. So now that we're 3 minutes already cussed. Fuck you, Jace. Jace comes out of the rune, the wild rune, kills poor Salo. That poor guy's, he's not on drugs no more. He's all healed. Just smushes him, just smashes him to fucking bits with his hammer. And then the very next episode, kills Victor, who is trying to save all these people, save Vander. Kills all of them. So they all die. All the people die. Vander goes bonkers. And it's, all fucking hell broke loose. Why? Why did he do that? Again, for anybody that's not watched the first episode of this, I have never played League of Legends. I don't know the story. I don't know anything about it. Other than most of these characters are champions in the game. I've never played, don't ever plan on playing. Kang, what's up? Talking Arcane, Season 2, Act 2. Jace just fucking ruined everything. I think, Headbug, I think it was you that predicted. So we're going to go back to the first episode, Paint the Town Blue, where they're trying to get Jinx to be a revolutionary leader, and they all get captured, right? I think it was you that predicted Vander was the beast. You are correct. Vander is the beast. It's Vander's mind melded with some wolves into some wolf hybrid, but it is Vander. Very not in there. Just a little bit in there. He's addicted to blood. I thought that was you in the first stream. So maybe I got that somewhere else. I'm going to give you credit, though. We're going to run with this. It's part of the lore now. You predicted it was Vander. Questions I have on that front. How the hell did they keep Vander's consciousness, his brain alive for 10 to probably 15 years? He dies a long time in one of the very first episodes of the show when they're kids. Vi and Powder are kids. Somehow he survives. Don't know how that. No clue, but it is him. We see that Zahn is occupied. The forces of Bessa's forces have occupied it, and Bessa's forces. Sorry, Obessa. We don't like her anyway. Yeah, so they all get captured at the rally, taken to prison. The big one is Isha gets taken there. That's what gets Jinx back in the fold. However, Singed, is the one that cuts himself and sends Beast Vander after them to come get him. What do we got for me, Headbug? The Hex Tech seems to affect people differently each time. Same with Shimmer. Shimmer messed up Vander. Hex Tech messed with Jace's head. Yeah. The Hex Tech Wild Rune is where I'm a little confused right now. Because Jace comes out of it essentially like he's jumping back and forth, kind of skittish in between two different consciousness. You can see him, they like flare it a lot. And he always is like touching his head and stuff. So there's something there with that. And like Shimmer messes with them. Victor completely changed with his dealings with Hextech. Now, speaking of Jace, so Jace has returned, but we still don't have no Heimerdinger. We don't have no Echo. Both completely absent. Jace returns, no Heimerdinger or Echo, which is interesting. Like, I wonder. So Victor recognizes that he has been in the rune because his eye color has changed. Is there a universe where they are all one merged consciousness now? It's a thought I had. There's nothing other than just the skittishness of everything. So I don't know if that's a possibility, but we've only got one of the three that has returned, and we only got 3 episodes left. What is up, Advent? Appreciate you stopping by, brother. Appreciate it. Talking Arcane, Act 2, Season 2. We get the full might to the beast as he just tears through every soldier / character, just massacres them all. He's a nasty, nasty motherfucker. But he recognizes Jinx as he's getting ready to kill her. Very end of episode 4, Paints Town Blue. Realizes it's Powder. And that's where we get the jump to the next episode where V is now professional UFC fighter. Typical career arc change, right? Goes from in love, trying to save the world, to UFC fighter. That's what we got. Dyed her hair black. Got the emo look going on. Badass. However, too many drugs, too much booze. Her fall from grace is hard and fast. Starts getting her ass kicked. And what do you know? Old Jinx pulls her off the street. Saves her ass. That's where this episode begins. With Jinx convincing V that Vander is alive, which she doesn't believe, and that they got to go find him with Isha. Isha. I'm going with Isha. Little kid with the blue hair, which, oh my God, the ending of the episode, fucking 6. Headbug, the ending of episode 6 brought me to tears last night. Fuck. We'll get to that. So they find him, recognizes that those are his daughters. The two different eye colors thing is creepy. Pretty cool though. And then they are off to Victor's camp, try to figure out if there's any way to save Vander. Right? Meanwhile, while this is going on, we've got Ambessa using Singed to track Vander because she wants to create an army of mutant monsters. Mutant wolf things, mutant fucking whatever else, sheep, whoever fucking knows. She's bad. She's bad news. Everybody fucking knows it. Then I'm trying to make sure I'm in the right area. Yeah, Headbug, one of my favorite things about this show is that, again, the character development. We talk about it a lot on our other shows when we review stuff, how important character development is. And even though Jinx is, as you say, chaotic, has some mental, really similar, it looks like mental disorders going on, there's still goodness in her by the way she's raising Isha. And then Vi, obviously, no love lost between the sisters, as she's caused her a lot of hardship, but that Vander is still their dad down at their base. They still both love him. He was taken too soon, and it brings them all together. And that the hug scene where Isha gets involved is really awesome for both of them. I'm making sure I don't jump. There's the Mel stuff going on. One qualm I have, Headbug, we were going to talk about this. Oh my God, last night got me good. One qualm I do have with this season is I think the story is a little rushed right now. I think putting it on a 2-season timeline, although I love setting hard deadlines for stories so you can progress correctly, the pacings, everything's good, and you don't overstay your welcome. A lot of these stories feel just a little quick. Jace's return, he kills Victor an episode later. We don't get to spend much time at the sanctuary. You know, we realize Vander's back in episode 3, and he's gone by episode 6. There's just a little rushedness. I wish especially Vander, I wish we got to spend more time with his return and his daughter spending more time with him at the sanctuary, because the ending of episode 6 would make it that much more impactful. Now, it's still impactful, but I think this feels a little rushed. It's my only gripe with it all. I'm kind of bleeding episodes together here. I'm just going to bleed these stories together, making sure I hit these notes. Them going to the sanctuary. So you got Vi, Jinx, Isha, Vander going to the sanctuary is very important. And again, feels a little rushed, but they get Victor and Vander on the same page, like introductions. And it's interesting because we find out, this might have been hinted at in the first episodes, that anytime Victor does anything, it brings him one step closer to death. Anytime he uses his power, he is one step closer to dying. When he touches Vander, we see the beast is in there, and that it's going to be some serious work to get him out, to get Vander out, and it's going to take some serious work to bring him back, and it's going to cost Victor a lot, potentially his life. And at one point, he says something along the lines of, the cost is high, but the man in there is worth it. Talking about Vander and what Vander means to these people, to the people Zahn, to everybody. We get an awesome throwback scene. And I watched this twice because it took me a second to figure out all the pieces. It was Vander. It's in their bar. Vander's bartending. Vi and Jinx's mom. And Stilko. Is that Stilko? Is that right? I always forget these fucking characters' names. Let me double check that. I think it is. What is that? I think it's Stilko. Got Ico there. Silco, there it is. Thank you. I knew I was wrong. Silco. Thanks, Jade. That's why we need you here. Yeah, so you get the flashback between Vander, kid's mom, and Silco. I did not recognize it was Silco at first until the voice came on. I was like, whoa, wait a second. There's talk about how they used to work together. Something happened between them. As they're searching for Vander, they find their old, if it's Silco's old office. I don't know if that was the actual, I don't think that was the actual bar, but a letter from Vander to Silco apologizing, saying, I screwed up. This shouldn't have came between us. And I'm sure that led to Silco's eye situation. don't really know what happened there. What is up, Anthony? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, my boy Captain Rex back there. Yeah, we'll be back live tonight. Going 2 for this week. I am out the rest of the week for Thanksgiving, so we're going to be back tonight, 9 p.m. talking Skeleton Crew, our Skeleton Crew preview as it starts next week. So come join us there. Quite a heart-wrenching scene there when you know that when they mentioned Zahn and their plans they had for Zahn as a great society and what actually happens and the Zahn they get, which is one of warring gangs, the drug shimmer, still stuck under Piltover. It's really unfortunate what actually happened. I'm sure in the next 3 episodes we'll find out what happened between those 3. Would love to spend more time with them, but unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get that. We don't have a lot of time left in this series with only 3 more episodes to go. Where was I after that? So the sanctuary scenes where we've got Victor trying to bring Vander out to find him hidden in the beast are the animation of them is really cool. Animation is really dope in those. The beast's head, very prominent. Very cool scenes there. Oops, unplugged me. So the animation there is awesome. And that brings us to the end talking. Jace kills Victor. Don't know why. We've got no explanation with it, which is kind of one of my gripes with the rushness of him coming back at the end of last episode, murdering Salo, and then the very next episode somehow getting to there, using the hammer to kill Victor. I thought there was a chance he wouldn't do it, and of course he did. I feel like that's a little rushed. We don't know why he did it, what's going on there. We need more information, but it just causes all kinds of fucking chaos because all of Victor's dead. Anybody that Victor has touched has died, is dying on the spot. They can't live without him, without the Herald. And then it turns the beast loose because Victor's not helping keep the beast at bay with Vander. He goes wild and just starts killing everybody. Nobody's mad, but kills Ambessa's top lieutenant. Fuck that guy. What is his name? I can't remember. Fuck him. He sucks. Interesting. So Headbook says, I feel like Victor was trying to make up for the mistake of not destroying Hextech before he saw something that messed him up. I'm sure we'll discover that. Yeah, because Victor wanted it destroyed, and Jace never did. And then it all led to Jace saving Victor, merging him with it, and Victor being pissed and leaving. Like, there's a whole dynamic there where Victor, as soon as he came back to life, essentially said, Jace, go fuck yourself. I'm leaving. Like, why did you save me? I was supposed to die. And then he goes off wandering. So there's more to be had there. I want to hope we should get it. Like, we got to figure out. I'm assuming we'll find out why Jace did it, what's going on there. But again, a little bit rushed right now, which is I hate. So I guess, and then I don't want to skip over this. The lead up to the fight with all of Ambessa's forces with the Beast / Vander at the end, there is Vi. So I guess I got to go back a little bit. We get Singed. I think that's his name. I called him Singer earlier. Singed coming to the sanctuary to meet with Victor, who is a former pupil of his, trying to get him to give Vander back so that they can use Vander to create the next step in evolution, create this whole army for him. We find out Singed is really just trying to save his daughter. His daughter's comatose state, and there's a whole thing about how he's a disgraced, can't think of the word. He's disgraced one of them. I'm drawing a blank on the word there. He was in the academy. got disgraced out for all the stuff he was doing because love will make you do crazy things, essentially. Trying to save his daughter, needs Vander to do it, says no. As he leaves, Vi tracks him back and runs into former lover Caitlin, who has a new current lover. It's a whole fucking thing now. But the next scene is Caitlin capturing her. We all knew it wasn't. Turning her in and setting in motion the rest of the episode, like the rest of their part of the episode, where Caitlin goes back, saves Vander from Singe, essentially injecting him with something that would stop Victor from being able to save him. We get Vi capturing with an electric fence-ish exploding thing Ambessa, and then it leads up to the end of the episode. Awesome scene. My big gripe with it is Ambessa gets out somehow. She gets out, gets free, and ends up at the war part at the end. So you've got her bringing her whole army in. You get Vander, the Beast, going wild, and it's a whole fucking mess. And we get the saddest fucking scene, one of the saddest scenes in the show. It's up there. I need to rewatch season 1. But Isha taking Jinx's gun and running to Vander because she's small, she can run underneath everybody, loading it up with 3 Hextech cores and firing it off at the end of the episode as an explosion that I'm assuming kills Vander and kills Isha. Yeah, Headbug. This is the correct response. Oh my God. Hit me hard last night. I just sat on my couch getting ready to tear. I was tearing up. I'm like, I can't believe this just happened. You got a rampaging Vander. So it's just, you get Jinx and Vi's dad getting killed in the blast because he's rampaging, lost control. You get Jinx's essentially adopted daughter that's changed her life, has turned her away from the complete crazy psychopath from season 1. Oh, fuck, Jade, that one hurt. The aftermath's going to be bad. I tend to believe that Jinx is going to go crazy in the next 3 episodes. Yeah. Brought me back to Game of Thrones with Lyanna Mormont, who took on the Giant. Yeah. I agree. It's a good call. Like, I haven't had something hit me like that in a TV show in a while. I mean, Isha completely changed Jinx, brought her back, brought her motherly instincts out, her bigger sister, however you want to look at it. Isha only wanted to be Jinx, had the blue hair, all that. And Isha is such a well-developed character because she doesn't even speak. It's all just actions, hand gestures, facial expressions. Fuck that. Oh, that one hurt. That sucked. The aftermath is going to be a mess in the next episode. I assume Jace is going to be. I don't know if he's one of the big bads, but they're going to be hunting him after this. Yeah, I agree, Headbuck. There was some glimpses of Powder possibly coming back, and that shit's over. Jinx, it's going to be full-fledged Jinx, and could this show end with a Vi Jinx battle where Jinx gets killed? Did they both go after Jace for what he just did? You know, Ambessa's still floating around. Caitlin Piltover still part of it. I don't know if Echo. I mean, I'd assume Echo and Heimerdinger, or they're either a part of Jace or they're going to make a return. But like I said, we only have 3 episodes. Even after the first 3 episodes I talked about, there's so many plot lines. I'm like, man, do they have time for this? And they're getting where they're supposed to be. Just feels a little bit rushed. Not a ton, just a little bit. Like, I would have liked to spend more time with Vander trying to come back from me, and I would have liked to spend more time with Victor, more time with Jace, understanding why he was doing what he's doing. So there's a lot of power plays, a lot of stories to wrap up in just 3 episodes. We also, I haven't even touched on it, so we've got Mel, who has been kidnapped by the Black Rose, is in some wild prison trying to find her way out, and she runs into who she thinks is her brother, and her brother Kino, who at first you're like, okay, this is him. He's just been trapped there for forever and has kind of lost his mind. But you start to catch the hints. I think he starts to jump around the screen and stuff. You realize it's not him and that it's just a Black Rose. And so she's in prison somewhere. But her latent powers come out when they wrap her up in all the chains and shit. Something crazy happens. So we still have her story to wrap up. So we got to understand, like, we got to find out what is Ambessa's ultimate goal. I think it's to take over Piltover, but I think she wants the Hex Tech because she wants to go after the Black Sun. That's a whole thing there too, where she's got an illegitimate kid. They really quickly go through how she was in love having an illegitimate kid. They thought it was Kino. They think it's Mel now. How did we get to that point? How did Ambessa get there? What the fuck did she do to cause this problem? Like there's all that, and then you add in the whole Victor. So there's still a lot of storylines to be finished up, and we're running out of time. I agree. Ambessa's the only character. It's just like she's one trick pony, one mind. She wants war. Her country is a warfaring country. Now she's over here. She's bringing the same thing in. She wants Caitlyn in charge so that she can manipulate her. She wants Singed creations so she can create an army out of it. I don't get her play in all this. I wish we understood her more. I don't hate that she's just a one-trick pony. I don't hate that as much. She came from somewhere else. I don't get it. What's up, Nate? It's a great show. If you want something different to watch, an awesome show. Appreciate you stopping by. We're about to wrap up here. So yeah, there's a lot going on. The animation is still fantastic, top notch, no questions asked, awesome. Not any crazy stuff like the charcoal part of last episode in this one. I've heard of a couple interesting ones coming up here in the next 3 acts, which we'll talk about. But again, I assume Jace is now one of the enemies. We still have Ambessa. I just can't assume she's dead. But Vander off the board, Isha off the board, Victor off the board. We lost some big ones in just a gut punch at the end there. Yeah, gut punch. My predictions. I'm going to look at the names of them. I'm going to cheat a little bit here. So we've got 3 episodes. Pretend like it's the first time. Killing is a cycle. The dirt under your nails. So not giving away too much. I think they're going to destroy these wild runes. I think Hex Tech is going to be destroyed, right? I think that's Jace's deals. He wants to destroy it. I don't think we're going to have many get out alive. I don't think Vi and Jinx both make it. I think one of them dies. I tend to lean towards Jinx because of her history. I don't know what this Ambessa plotline. Ambessa's dead by the end. She's either dead or captured by the Black Rose. We'll find out her story, I think. We have to, right? We only have 3 episodes left in the series. Remember, this is the end of the series. There might be some spinoffs, some other stuff. Yeah, we don't know why the Hex Tech is affecting the tree. They talked about it bleeding through the vents and stuff the last episode. I'm predicting Heimerdinger and Echo show back up. I don't know if they're back to life or if they're part of Jace's fractured personality, if that's correct on my front thinking that. Yeah, there's a lot left. Like Echo Jay, Headbug, there's a lot of shit left to discuss, to wrap up. And I'm like, God, like it's a little bit rushed. It's still really good. I want more time with these people, with these characters. That's what I want to spend more time with them. Who else am I missing? Do Caitlyn and Vi end up together? I don't know if we're getting any happy endings in this show. You know, who takes over Piltover, especially if Ambessa's killed. Black Rose, there's a lot left. So my big predictions are Jinx. I'm going to go with Jinx dies, doesn't make it out. Hex Tech is destroyed. Jace gets killed as well. Heimerdinger, Echo come back somehow, some way, shape, or form. We do get the Black Rose situation cleaned up. Find out Mel is the other kid. Kino, I'm not sure. Kino is dead. I'm going to go with Kino is dead. I know there's talk, Headbug, of discussion of entrances into other worlds expanding this series. I'm not sure what the reasoning was for wrapping this up in two seasons outside of maybe money. There was the rumors of the series being very, very expensive and upwards of like 250 million. But I do believe we're going to see more of this world. I just don't know what the spinoffs are, the sequel, where they end up at what it is exactly. So there's just a lot left. I would take another 3 episodes. I really would. Singed, I'm going to go. Singed gets killed if he's not already dead. Jinx goes out. Ambessa goes out. Jace off the board. We find out the whole Black Rose deal. Mel does come back. I don't know who their main, like, do they have to fight Hextech? I don't know how that all works, but Hextechs get destroyed as well. I agree, Headbug. I'd take 12. I love this show. What is up, Sleek? He says they retcon the whole universe for the series. I think it's completely separate from the universe. I think they're just completely not interconnected. Game universe and TV show. My understanding is they're just 2 separate things. A lot of these characters are champions in the game. So I think they're just 2 separate deals. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't. Yeah, so they changed it. So they're just completely different. Yeah. Sleek says one thing. I thought I've always under the assumption of 2 things. I don't know the games at all. So I'm completely out of that. I don't play League of Legends. I don't know anything about it. I've gone into this completely blind. So there's probably a lot of stuff people understand that I don't right now. So anybody's got any final questions, shoot them out to me. We are going to be live again here in 2.5 hours with our Skeleton Crew preview. If you guys want to come talk Star Wars with us, we will be off the rest of the week. There'll be some pre-recorded, just already some stuff come out, nothing ton. We're going to enjoy Thanksgiving over here. We'll be back next Monday live on the Weekly Dweeb. And then next Tuesday will be my Act 3 wrap-up. So I'm going to give it a week here just because I'm gone this week. Headbuck, I agree. I am not ready for the end of this. The Isha Vander's death. Oh, fucked me up last night. Fucked me up. Made me sad. Look at Stu popping in here finally. Come join the Discord if you guys want to talk shop with us about this show and other show. Link is in the description. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Is there a Steve? I don't think so. My favorite character is, this is a good one. Let me bring up a character list so I don't miss anybody. So just make sure. Look at Stu coming in here hot back to back, trying to make up for lost time. Yeah, Arcane characters. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna wait to. Did you post that? Probably, yeah. Post that in the Discord there. Where'd you put that at, Sleep? I'm searching for it here. Let's go back to favorite character. Okay. Headbug says resonate with Vi. I agree. Heart's in the right place, just too headstrong, and then just fucked up when they were kids and went just left Powder in a rage and cost her everything. Let's see. Favorite character. I'm scrolling through here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this has got them all. I just really one of the main ones. They're everywhere. I wish we got more time with Vander. Vander's awesome. I think Yeah. I don't see it anywhere either. Sweet. Perfect. I'm going to save it until I finish the show and then watch it. I think my favorite character is Vi as well. I think I'm the same as Headbug here. I resonate with her the most. And although she means well, she just doesn't know how to get there and tends to fuck shit up because she's so headstrong. So very relatable character. Very relatable. I do love Jinx too, but I love season 2 Jinx more so. 'Cause she's not just crazy. Isha's awesome too. And God, that fucking her death killed me. That fucking hurt. I think the one I'd like to spend most time with is I would love to see Vander and Silco's younger friendship and how they came up with the idea for Zon. I think that would be awesome, and maybe that gets explored in a different show. There is a world probably where that is explored because I can't imagine we're going to get much more of those two. So, we'll be back next Tuesday. Next Tuesday will be my Act 3 review, and then there are rumors of 3 Eggs getting together and talking about this show because one of the other ones is watching it, and we're about to make the third. So I'm not going to do the whole ending. We're going to be back here 2.5 hours from now, 2 hours and 21 minutes to be exact. Thank you guys for joining me. Headbug, thank you for the interaction. Sleek, Kang, I saw you in there earlier. Anthony, pop in real quick. Nate, Advent. Appreciate you guys. You guys make this channel worth it. We will see you guys here 2 hours from now, 2 hours, 20 minutes officially on our Skeleton Crew preview and our lead up into Thanksgiving. So thank you guys again. Appreciate you, Headbug. Next Tuesday will be the final one for this. I know over the pond you guys don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but hopefully get some extra time off this week. So thank you guys for watching. We'll be back 2 hours, 20 minutes, but I'll be back next Monday or next Tuesday talking the final of this. So till next time, folks, we'll see you.